Hi everybody, this is Linus with Hitch It Up and Moving On. We're going to show you some of the electrical outlets that we have today. I want to show you some electrical outlets that we use when we go camping. First off, we carry this 90-degree elbow so it doesn't put any weight on your camper sticking straight out all the time with that big heavy cord. Bought this off Amazon. It's working really good. I haven't had any problem with it yet. So it's a 50 amp to a 50 amp, and then you run your big cord off of that. Then I have this cord here, which is 50 amp to a 20 amp, and I use that around the house sometimes if I just want to plug a 20 amp cord into the camper instead of having to drag the big cords out and run everything off that, because you don't need to run air conditioning. If you're just running your refrigerator, which that's what we have in our camper, which is we have a residential refrigerator that comes in, is super handy. I have another one that was actually gifted to me, which is another 50 amp to another 20 amp connector. It's just a straight outlet. I haven't really had to use that one yet, but it could be handy. And then I have a 50 amp elbow again to a 30 amp cord, and I use that most of the time at the house. I run it off my 30 amp cord because I just have 30 amps outside. I don't really run both air conditioners ever. I usually run one or the other. Never in the camper very long, so I want to make sure that, you know, that everything's secure. And I mean, it's just basically just keeps the refrigerator going. And if I want to go out there and do something, I can turn on one air conditioner and it works pretty good. Now, I have other adapters here too. This one was one of the cheaper ones I bought when I first started camping. It brings you from a 30 amp to a 20 amp also. My other camper was a 30 amp only. It wasn't a 50 amp camper. And it's just a cheaper connector. It works. It does a good job. And then I have two of these actually. I have a 50 amp female to a 30 amp. And this you can plug in my 30 amp and go ahead and run your 50 amp cord to your camper also. Kind of reverses things from what I did earlier. There's another one exactly the same way. It's a 50 amp to a 30 amp. It's a little bit heavier duty than that one. I use those also when I am running my generators. My generators need two cords. I run a dual generator. I have a 3500 Predator and a 2000 watt Predator. And between those I get really close to 50 amps. And I hardly ever run two air conditioners when I'm just boondocking. So then we get down to the Y cable. The Y cable is this. It comes all the way down here and splits, and this is what I use for my generators with the 30 amp cord, which is right here. I have a 30 amp, 25 or 30 foot cord. I can't remember if it's 30 foot, but it's either or. And plug it into one of those, it goes to the generator. Plug it into the other one, it goes to the other generator. Then you can put a generator pretty far away from where you're at to keep you from having any fumes get back to your camper. So, and then the last thing I want to show you is our Power Watchdog. Our Power Watchdog is great. It's a 50 amp Power Watchdog. It has a locking thing. You can put a lock on a cable, which I carry with me. You plug that into your campsite post first when you get there. Then you flip the power on at your campsite post. After you do that, then if this thing goes click and this lights come on and it's okay, then you shut everything back off again. You plug in your cord right here, go into your camper to the other elbow, which is way over here, which is I use, and then you flip everything back on again. You know you're safe, that you're not going to burn out a circuit. Now, on the Power Watchdog, they're really neat. They have a warranty on them, and on top of having a warranty, they have a circuit board in here that can be replaced. Having to replace the whole thing again, which I think is really neat of the Hughes Power Watchdog. So, like I said, these are some of the adapters we do use, and we carry them in the camper. I actually have hooks all the way in one of my tool areas. So I carry all these and a lot more stuff, but this is just a start. I wanted to show you what electrical carriers you might want to consider. You know, the plug-ins, these you might want to consider carrying some of these with you. So guys, I'm Linus with Hitching Up and Moving On. I really do appreciate you guys watching our channel. We will have more videos out there on camping. Our camper was supposed to be done today. It's not. I had almost 30 items that had to be fixed in it when we turned it in December. Some of them were major. We have a Jayco Eagle 336 FBOK 2021, and we've had a lot of issues with it, but we still love the camper, and we're giving the dealership a chance to make it right, and that's what he's doing right now. Those right there are both of these right here, this Predator 3500 right here, and this smaller one right here, get it out of there, is what I run when I'm going camping. If I'm going boondocking, this is what I take with me. I want to thank you guys today for watching our video, and please like and subscribe to our channel. We'd love to have you as subscribers. We have a lot of videos coming up. Our camper is due back any day now. I am so tired of waiting on it. It's been gone for 3.5 months. So all this is what you really should need. I mean, it's nice to have in a camper. I made a place to hang all this in my camper to have a storage box in there. And be sure and think about at least adding a few of those to your collection, and always get some kind of power protector for your camper. You don't want to be without this. If you especially have a newer camper with all this electronics, you don't want to blow the refrigerator, you don't want to blow your air conditioners. You just want it to be protected. So, Linus with Hitching Up, Moving On. Please like and subscribe to our channel. We'll talk to you guys later. I really appreciate your time. Thanks.
Thank you.